Nico Hulkenberg's name became trending over the last few weeks, not because of his driving performances, but due to Audi's decision to add him to their future driver lineup. This was a radical move from the Audi F1 program, as no one expected that their attention was on Hulkenberg, as Carlos Sainz's name was becoming more associated with the team. At the end of 213 Grand Prix entries, he has recorded no wins or podiums and currently holds the record for the most number of Grand Prix entries without a podium. Despite all these poor statistics, this German F1 driver is still surviving in F1 at the age of 36. Making it a real surprise for some F1 fans. That's why we've decided to explore this and tell you about this latest Audi deal and racing career in detail. Welcome back to Total F1, but before we proceed, hit the subscribe button and smash the bell icon for more exciting updates. Nico Hulkenberg started his F1 career in the year 2010 and has spent most of his time with different teams like Williams, Sauber, Force India, Renault and Haas. He lost his Formula 1 seat twice and made surprising comebacks, despite his profile not being statistically strong. Hulkenberg is a really lucky driver to survive in F1, with some talented young drivers having to switch to alternative racing series without getting an opportunity in F1. Hulkenberg's current Haas deal is ready to expire at the end of this season, and his name was not seen as a possible contender to occupy a seat at Audi F1 team. Anyhow, this veteran F1 driver is now ready to join with Kick Sauber team from next season onwards. That means one season prior to Audi's full takeover. According to Sauber CEO Andreas Seidel, Audi people approached Hulkenberg initially with the aim of adding him to their 2024 drivers lineup. However, their plan was obstructed by his Haas deal. His new deal with Audi is a multi-year one, and Hulkenberg will closely be involved in the development of the first ever Audi F1 car after joining Sauber. He raced once for this team back in 2013, finishing the season as 10th in the Drivers' Championship. Nico Hulkenberg made his karting debut in 1997 at the age of 10, and he was able to clinch the German Junior Karting Championship in 2002. Then he was able to win the German Kart Championship the following year, clearly hinting the presence of talent inside him to be an F1 driver in the future. In the initial stage of his F1 career, Hulkenberg was managed by Willy Weber, who was the longtime manager of Michael Schumacher. Weber defined this young driver as an unbelievable talent. According to his predictions, Hulkenberg would be ready to enter Formula 1 by 2008. With the performances that he demonstrated in the karting arena, Hulkenberg got a promotion to the German Formula BMW Championship in 2005. This young talent was lucky to win the championship in his debut attempt. With that achievement, he opened the door to compete in the Formula BMW final, finishing it as the winner. But he was stripped of the victory, as it was claimed that he had brake tested his rivals during a safety car period. He was lucky to represent the German A1 Grand Prix team during the 2006-2007 season and completed it as a champion with 9 victories. Currently, the A1 Grand Prix series is not functioning, and Hulkenberg is considered as the most successful driver that has ever competed in that racing series. He finally stepped into Formula 3 in 2006 and remained, competing in different editions of the Formula 3 till the end of the 2008 season. First, he competed in the German F3 Championship and switched to Formula 3 Euro Series in 2007. He was not lucky to win in his first attempt and completed the debut season as third in the standings, but he was able to clinch the title of the Formula 3 Euro Series in the following season with 7 victories. Hulkenberg's first ever experience in the GP2 category came in the 2008 to 2009 GP2 Asia Series with the Art Grand Prix team. He was able to complete the series as 6th in the standings. Then, he stepped into the 2009 GP2 World Series with the same team, partnering with Pastor Maldonado. The young German driver was able to record his first ever victory in the GP2 category in a much more dominant fashion by cleanly sweeping the race weekend at Nürburgring. He won both the races in the weekend, with pole position and the fastest lap achievements, and he was the second driver to achieve that feat after Nelson Piquet Jr. Hulkenberg dominated the entire season and clinched the title when there were 2 rounds to go, and that was also an achievement up to that date, as all the other former drivers took time to clinch their title in the penultimate round. Hulkenberg made all these achievements in his rookie season, and he was the 3rd rookie after Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton to show a similar kind of skill, but both of his predecessors were able to win the Formula 1 driver's title later, and Hulkenberg is yet to record his first victory in the premium category. With these superior achievements in junior categories, Williams team management confirmed that they were ready to hire Hulkenberg for the 2010 season. He made his debut at the 2010 Bahrain Grand Prix and completed the race as 14th. During his 3rd race in Malaysia, Hulkenberg made it to Q3 of qualifying. Hulkenberg recorded his first ever pole position at the 2010 Brazilian Grand Prix, and it was the first pole by a Williams driver since the 2005 European Grand Prix. Step by step, he was showing some early signs of being a great F1 driver. However, team owner Frank Williams confirmed that Hulkenberg wouldn't be driving for the Grove-based team in the following season. Actually, the Williams team didn't possess a powerful enough challenger in that season, and it was totally unfair to expect more from a rookie driver like Hulkenberg. Instead of switching to an alternative racing category, he decided to join Force India team as its reserve driver for the 2011 season. Once again, he got a promotion to a permanent F1 seat when Force India team decided to partner him with Paul di Resta for the 2012 season. The German driver was able to complete the season as 11th on the standings, out-qualifying his teammate 12 times throughout the season. He joined with Sauber for the 2013 season and recorded a 4th place finish at the 2013 Korean Grand Prix. This is still the best finish of Hulkenberg's entire F1 career. He was not able to make any notable achievements with Sauber other than that. Once again, he returned to the Force India team for the 2014 season and stayed there till the end of the 2016 season. The German driver was able to score points consistently throughout that season, collecting 96 points compared to the 59 points scored by his teammate. He completed the 2014 season as 9th in the standings. His contract was extended for the 2015 season, but Hulkenberg experienced misfortune throughout the season with collisions, driver errors, and issues in his Force India Challenger. He completed the season as 10th in the standings, and this time, Sergio Perez was able to out-qualify his German teammate. In the same season, Hulkenberg completed the 24 Hours of Le Mans and recorded a victory, becoming the first ever active F1 driver to win the Le Mans event. He was retained by Force India for one more season, alongside with his teammate Sergio Perez. It was again a season full of mixed results for Hulkenberg, and he was able to complete the season as 9th in the standings with 72 points, and contributed to secure the 4th spot in the standings for Force India. The former GP2 champion was searching for a new team, which could provide him with a challenger that could challenge the title. So, he decided to test his luck with Renault by signing a multi-year deal ahead of the 2017 season. But it was not the start that Hulkenberg expected, as he had to wait till the 3rd race of the season to score points. He fought hard throughout the season, but had to be satisfied with a 10th place finish in the standings, as the Renault challenger just wasn't powerful enough. He remained with the Enstone-based team for one more season, partnering with Carlos Sainz. Relative to the 2017 season, the Renault team got a better start to the new season with a double-point finish at Melbourne, and it was the first double-point finish since the 2011 Turkish Grand Prix. But when the season progressed, Renault lost its competitiveness, and Hulkenberg started experiencing misfortune once again. However, he was able to secure the 7th spot in the final standings with 69 points, and also contributed effectively to defend the 4th spot in the constructors' standings. Despite of the mediocre performance of the Renault challengers, Hulkenberg continued his journey with Renault in the following season as well. Multiple race winner Daniel Ricciardo joined the team as his teammate for the new season. The German driver got a strong start to the season, out-qualifying his teammate in a season opener race in Australia. But as usual, misfortune started chasing Hulkenberg when the season progressed. After a series of poor performances from the German driver, Renault decided to replace him with their Esteban Ocon. The decision was announced prior to the 2019 Belgian Grand Prix, and Hulkenberg had to fight for survival in the rest of the season, as no team was interested in hiring him for the following one. He completed the season as 14th, which was the lowest since his debut. Hulkenberg joined the Racing Point F1 team as its reserve for the 2020 season. He got the opportunity to drive for Racing Point in the British Grand Prix, 70th Anniversary Grand Prix, and Eiffel Grand Prix when their permanent drivers tested positive for COVID-19. The former Renault driver was able to score points in all of the instances except in the British Grand Prix, when he failed to start the race due to an engine failure. Even though the team was rebranded as Aston Martin in the following season, Hulkenberg continued his journey as reserve and development driver of the team. He got the opportunity to drive for Vettel's Aston Martin during the 2021 Bahrain Grand Prix, as he tested positive for COVID-19, but the German driver had to be satisfied with a 17th place finish in that race. Haas decided to add him as a replacement of Mick Schumacher, who failed to impress the team management over 2 seasons. It was a surprising comeback for the 2009 GP2 winner, as he got this opportunity in 2023 after losing his Renault seat 4 seasons prior. The Haas Challenger was never competitive in that season, but Hulkenberg was able to deliver a relatively satisfying performance with that Challenger. Most notably, he was mostly praised for his qualifying performances, as he qualified into Q3 in 11 instances using that Haas Challenger. However, he completed the season as 16th with just 9 points. Now he is in the final year of his Haas contract and will surely deliver some better results in the rest of the season, as the Haas Challengers are relatively competitive. At the end of the 2024 season, he will switch to the Sauber team and will remain with that same setup even after Audi's full takeover set to happen in 2026. When we look at the entire Formula 1 career of Nico Hulkenberg, he has never competed for a top team which possessed a competitive challenger that he could challenge the title with. That's why his stats create a bad picture, despite him possessing great talent which is sufficient enough to win a title. Now though, he is going to race for Audi, which is set to join as a full factory team in 2026, and that's why his championship hopes are still alive. What do you think about Nico Hulkenberg's F1 career, which is filled with luck to survive, but with misfortune to win? Will he be able to win a championship with Audi? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel to get more exciting Formula 1 news. And we'll see you in the next video, guys. Goodbye.